Hey y'all, my name is Erin, aka Grishno, and your name is not a pronoun. So I'm sorry if I'm stepping in it a little bit today, but I wanna be clear that I'm approaching this video as a conversation, as a learning opportunity for everyone involved. So I'm not coming in here with malice, I'm not trying to attack people. I really want to understand this, but I also have feelings on the topic as well. So I wanted to come on here and share a little bit about what I feel about this, and then hear a little bit about what you're feeling as well. So I've encountered this a few times, and it's always sort of a weird situation. Basically, I'm in the space as a trans woman, as a out and visible trans woman, and then somebody who I would not perceive to be transgender, let alone transsexual, identifies themselves and their pronouns as their name. So they'll say like, hi, my name is Erin and my pronouns are my name. And I'm sitting there thinking like, what the fuck are you talking about? All right, let me slow down. Let me back up. So I've had this happen a few times where I've encountered people, I've had to work with people who have identified that they would prefer that their name is their pronoun. And there's a couple reasons why I think that this is silly. So first off, there's a reason that we have pronouns. Pronouns make it really easy to talk about other people without constantly saying their name. Like, there's a reason that pronouns as a category exist. Your name is a noun. It's not a pronoun. Pronouns are shorthand for formal nouns. So like Erin, my name is my formal noun, but my pronoun is she. And that makes it really easy to talk about what Erin likes because she this, she that, and her whatever. So there's a reason that we have it. It makes language, at least English language, very smooth. But before I step into it too much, I also want to step back and I want to recognize that pronouns are a difficult subject. Like, the fact that pronouns are gendered in such a way does really play into creating the perception that gender is a binary, that our society has sort of reified this idea that there's only male and female, there's nowhere in between, and we put that into practice with pronouns. With that being said, there has been major strides in the last decade or so around the development and the use of gender-neutral pronouns. The most common would be they, them, theirs, and I love this. I love it. I use it all the time when I'm talking about people who I don't specifically know what their pronouns are, and that's fantastic. There's viable options out there. There are huge lists that you can find online that will show you every single option for gender neutral pronouns. So if your reason for using your name as your pronoun is that you don't want to be gendered, there are ways of doing that while still existing within grammar, I guess, like with having pronouns that don't gender you. Like, that's a thing that exists, and if that's what you want to do, utilize it. Like, that is a tool that's there. So the other reason that I can think of that people would want to use their name as their pronouns, and maybe I'm wrong, please correct me if I'm wrong, it's about self-recognition. It's like every time that I've encountered somebody who uses their name as a pronoun, and it's only been a handful of times, so I understand, like, I can't speak for everyone with this sort of anecdotal evidence, but every time it has been somebody who has an ego, somebody who wants to talk about themselves, somebody who likes to hear their name. And I get it. Like, I like to hear my name. Like, whenever somebody gets my name right, that's affirming to me. Like, I love that. So I understand wanting that. But I'm reminded of the feminist author Bell Hooks, who specifically mentions that you should not capitalize her name. It's B with a lowercase b and Hooks with a lowercase h. And the reason for that specifically was that she said you should focus on my work, not my name. That to me is a powerful statement. It's not about you. It's not about your ego. It's about the work. It's about being recognized for doing good work. So if you want that recognition, if that's what you're after, do the work. Part of the reason that I have such strong reactions to this is that most of the people all of the people who I've personally encountered who use their name as their pronoun, I wouldn't describe as transgender. When I think of all of them, they were either assigned male or female at birth and then identified or presented at least as male or female. Like, they would present to me as a cisgender person. So are they trying to show solidarity? Is that what they're trying to do? Because that is the wrong way to do it. Like, that's co-option. So, hopefully that's not it. Is it that maybe their identity is somewhere in between, like a third gender or a gender neutral, agendered sort of identity that doesn't necessarily match their presentation or their sex assigned at birth? Like, maybe that's it. But then that goes back to the same point around gender neutral pronouns. They exist. Like, if you don't want to be gendered with your pronouns because of your identity, use what's out there. Use what's out there. I don't know if I'm stepping in. I don't know if I'm totally off base by this, but it's just something that I've encountered a lot, and I encountered it again recently in a situation that just threw me off, where I was like, I've known you for years. You're not trans. Why are you doing this? It feels bad to me. Like, I've had to fight for female pronouns most of my adult life. And here comes somebody who I've perceived for years as cisgender, and they're all of a sudden saying that their preferred pronouns are their name. And it feels bad. It feels like my struggle is being co-opted, like my identity is being invalidated. And maybe, like, I don't know how to not feel that way in this type of a situation. So there you have it. I wanted to come on here today. I wanted to express some of my feelings about the situation, but I also want to hear what you think. So please, if you have opinions about this, if you have any insight that you can offer into the topic, let me know. Leave a comment down below, because I would love to hear from you. If you like the topic, if you like the video, hit the like button. Remember to subscribe to see more from my channel. And until next time, I'm Grishno, and I will see you later.